In this first video, we're going to take a look at the side that's called ground state configurations. And this side is a little bit easier because the ground state configurations that are given as examples here, and this is the ground state configuration. So for example, hydrogen's ground state is just the number 1. Helium's ground state is just the number 2. If you go to lithium, their ground state is 2-1. And what that means is there's 2 electrons in the first shell, as you can see 2 electrons in that first circle, and there's 1 electron in the second shell, right? And the idea of the ground state is you fill the lower shells completely before moving on to the next shell. Okay, so using these examples, let's now do the next element, and we can flip over to the reference table. We've been given hydrogen, we've been given helium, we've been given lithium. The next one is beryllium. And I said to you in class, here, that lowest combination of numbers, that series, is the electron configuration. So here for carbon, let's say, is 2-4. So for beryllium, you can see here 2-2. So that is the configuration, and it's beryllium. So I'll write beryllium, and it's set on the reference table 2-2. And what that means is that there are 2 electrons in the first shell, and there's 2 electrons in the second shell. Okay, now what goes in the center, and I obviously can't write very large, is in the instructions it says insert the name, we did that, beryllium, the ground state configuration, 2.2, 2-2, sorry, we did that, protons and neutrons, and it says in the instructions, assume there are equal numbers of protons and neutrons in the nucleus. So in my example here, I kind of made a mistake. It should be 3 protons and 3 neutrons, just as it's 2 and 2. So if there's 3 protons for lithium, beryllium is atomic number 4. So inside here, I really should have written 4p and 4n. Okay, let's do one more. The next element over, and we're going to skip some space, beryllium, all the way over to boron. That's atomic number 5. So there's 5 protons, 5 neutrons. And here's the electron configuration, 2-3. So let's do that. Let's do 5. Oh, let's make my circle. Right. 2-3 boron. 2 in the first shell. 3 in the second shell, and once again inside, same number of protons as neutrons. And keep in mind, these are the ground state configurations, exactly what you're getting off the table.